What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. We are almost done with the Wild Willie Borsch Winged Express Altar Rod. We did get some paint on the body. Then we painted the moon tank mount and the radiator shroud. So I just lowered the pressure on the airbrush and painted this shroud. I didn't tape anything off. Got minimum overspray, but didn't get anything on the springs, so that's good. So the color for that was Mission Model Paints Pearl Root Beer Brown. Really nice looking color. We also got the roll cage in the frame painted up, as well as this plate on the bottom. So the plate on the bottom is Duraluminum Mission Models paints. Then this, the roll cage in the frame, is Pearl Deep Charcoal. Then we have the rear end diff and the drive shaft. Painted that cold rolled steel. Another thing I painted with the cold rolled steel is the headers. So I think it came out looking pretty good. Got our chrome on our valve covers and our blower. Just gotta paint the actual blower itself. It's still in primer, but in order to paint the chrome, you gotta paint the gloss black base. Then you go over with the chrome. So I liked it so much, I ended up actually throwing a lot of the stuff in the stripper and actually stripping it. Besides the steering wheel bracket, there's a linkage piece. This piece right here that goes on the bottom down there goes like down like that. I just left that. Figured you're not gonna really see it, so. Then we got the steering wheel chromed. Then we colored the wheel itself. It's just black Sharpie. So here's everything in the stripper. So I was actually looking at it earlier and I was thinking, looks like flat Mountain Dew. So definitely don't want to leave this on your desk if you're drinking Mountain Dew. But everything's ready to come out. Got the Willie bars and all the linkages and everything in there. So pretty much that's all we're waiting for, is for that to strip. So we're gonna prime it, then we're gonna shoot it with the gloss black base. Then we're gonna go ahead and shoot it with the chrome. The color for the engine was this Wicked Colors Wicked Red. So I did find some decals, as you can see them. So first we're gonna go with the name. I'm gonna call this Strip Foul. So probably gonna put the decal on the back part here. Not sure how good you're gonna be able to see it with the tire, but with this door molding, I don't think I'm gonna be able to get it to look good or get them to really sit flat. So I'm just gonna put it back here. So should be all right. Another decal we got is the buzzard. So the buzzard and This strip foul for sure came from the drag combo with the Ford Falcon and the Galaxy with the trailer. Another decal I'm going to put on there is the Watch Me Fly. I'm going to put this on the very back. So, like right there. And then we got some Moon Eyes decals. Got 2 of these. And then I was able to find some of the decals that were originally supposed to be on this kit. We got the STP. So these were supposed to be on the moon tank. So another thing we got painted up in chrome is the moon tank. Sorry, forgot about that. So it's a lot smaller on this decal sheet, as you see. And then we have this Schaefer decals. Able to actually have some of these, so we're gonna put those on there. Then we got the Goodyear decals. Then we got the Valvoline. Again, it's a little bit bigger than the original ones. These ones are pretty tiny. All right, guys, we got the Wild Willie Borsch Winged Express Ultra Rod finished, so let's go ahead and get into the final reveal of it. All right, guys, so here's what we ended up with. Got our decals on. I ended up finding a different Valvoline decal, so I went with that since I wasn't going to put the Schaefer or the Goodyear one on, and this one was just a little bit bigger. You could see it better, so I went with this one. Got the Moon Eyes and the Buzzard. Got the STP on the moon tank. Put that on both sides. The only problem I ran into when I was building this was the wheels. Since they weren't original to the kit, I did have to modify them. So what I did was I filed down the inside of the tire, and then I put the rim back in. I had to take the wheel backs off. I sanded those down, so that's why they're not really painted like they were. You can see the original gray styrene color. And that's what's on the tires as well as some of the dust. I tried to wipe them down, but it wasn't really wanting to come out of the grooves and stuff. So it is what it is. Got everything put on the engine. There's all our front suspension parts and everything that we put in the stripper. We painted up ourselves. Our decals came out good on the back. So it was just enough clearance to where you'd be able to read it. So another thing we didn't have was the other side of this chute. It's supposed to have like 2 round openings that would fit on the roll bar. But I just went ahead and glued it on there. And it doesn't look too bad. I didn't paint that, I just colored it with the Sharpie. I was debating on not putting it on at all, but so I got to touch it up a little bit on that side, it looks like. Another decal we got on the back is the Watch Me Fly. Colored the wheelie bars. Then the axle, so a little there we go. But I think it came out looking pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it. Pretty quick build, actually. So definitely going to be looking out for more of these. I do have some Bantam Blast kits that I'll be doing here in the future. So, but definitely enjoyed this kit. So, thank you guys for stopping by and checking it out. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I'll catch you guys on the next one. See ya.
This show is brought to you by the family. Thank you. Like and subscribe.